I got it wrong. I picked Canada, and England made me look very, very wrong. Fair play to the Red Roses, world champions. A 33-13 win over Canada and a statement performance to lift a third world title. They didn't just win, they imposed their game and never let Canada breathe. England led for 75 of the 80 minutes. That's 93% of the entire match, while Canada were in front for only 3 minutes. That's dominance. The story of the game quickly. Canada struck first. Asia Hogan Rochester on the 4th minute. England hit back 3 minutes later through Ellie Kildan, then turned the screw. Amy Cockayne from the maul, Alex Matthews before the break, Abby Ward after it. Hogan Rochester's second came during Hannah Bottomans' yellow, but Matthews' late try and Zoe Harrison's boot closed the door. 5 England tries, 4 conversions. Final score, 33-13. Player of the match, Sadia Kabeya, a machine over the ball all tournament, and immense again today. Now, the numbers. Let's look at what actually happened. Possession and territory. Canada actually had more ball, 61%, and more territory, 58%. England had less of both and still won by 20 points. That tells you all you need to know about control and efficiency. Let's look at the red zone performance. 22-meter entries were similar. Canada had 10, England had 9, but England scored 3.6 points per entry to Canada's 1.3. That's clinical versus wasteful. And then the set piece. Before the final, Canada had a perfect scrum record this tournament, and England had been stealing 37% against the head. But today, England won 100% of their scrums, Canada just 60%. Lineouts, England won 90% of their own throws, Canada 79%. That platform decided the game. Let's now look at defense. England made 209 tackles to Canada's 108, with a 91% completion to Canada's 81%, and registered 8 dominant tackles to Canada's 2. That's how you suffocate a fast team. Let's look at ruck speed. Canada were lightning again. 88% of their rucks were under 3 seconds compared with England's 80%. But speed without go forward is just noise. England's collisions stopped the floor. What about the carrying battle? Canada carried 174 times to England's 91. Post-contact meters were basically even. Canada 236 to England's 247, which means the red wall met a white brick. Canada worked. England won the gain line moments that matter. Let's look at kicking and control. England kicked more relative to passes and still finished with the heavier punches in the 22. Territory through the boot, damage through the pack. Even the pressure moments broke England's way. During Bottomans' yellow, Canada grabbed a try. Credit to them, but England's refreshed front row then destroyed consecutive scrums to flip momentum right back. That theme ran through the last quarter. Respect where it's due. Massive, massive congratulations to England. Third time lucky after the pain of the last 2 finals. Zoe Alcroft lifting the trophy, Harrison running the show, Matthews outstanding, and Kabeya a worthy player of the match. This is a team on a record-setting run. 33 wins in a row, and tonight they played like it. And Canada, hold your heads high. Let's not forget the journey. This team had to crowdfund parts of their path to this World Cup. Then they beat the Black Ferns in the semi, winning all 106 attacking rucks with an average ruck speed around 2.45 seconds. From that to runners-up of the world, that's not a near miss. That's a program on the rise. If there's any justice, tonight unlocks the funding that this group deserves. You can't ask athletes to play at the very top and then make them pass the hat around. Not after this. Zooming out, what this tournament means. What a World Cup. World record crowd for women's rugby. 81,885 in the crowd today. The previous high was 58,498. The opening night drew 42,723, and the semis averaged about 25,000 each. The tournament more than tripled total attendance from 2020. That isn't growth, that's liftoff. The men's game is stalling. Young audiences are drifting, but the women's game is surging. It's joyful, it's accessible, and it's fan first. And this World Cup proved it in cold, hard numbers and in pure noise. My mea culpa, I said Canada. England slammed the door. They didn't let Canada play their fluid, fast paced game. They owned the set piece, defended like their lives depended on it, and turned limited possession into maximum points. That's champion rugby. So, yes, big ups to England, big love to Canada, and big gratitude to everyone who filled this stadium and watched around the world. If you are new to the channel because of this World Cup, stick around. The women's game is the best growth story in rugby, and we are going to cover every step of it from the stands. I'll take my slice of humble pie now. England, take a bow.